Hello and welcome to Hellblade. So as you can see, it says continue because I'm an idiot and I accidentally played the game for half an hour thinking I was recording and I was not. So we're gonna start over from the beginning so you can see all the intro stuff, which I'm fine sitting through because it was a good intro. It was a really good beginning to the game, I thought. I still don't really know what's happening, but
who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here.
okay. I thought I was gonna keep subtitles off, but you know what? I'm actually gonna put them back on. I just think it makes it so much easier.
Without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua.
Senua.
Her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
Story starts over.
What's happening? It's breathing. Dead. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why doesn't she turn coming? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. I can feel you coming. Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there.
Why isn't she looking?
Why aren't you looking? He's in hell high.
Look, up ahead.
In hell high.
You see it too?
You promised you came.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call Hell.
I don't want to talk too much during the intro here. I want you to hear what's going on. Hopefully you can hear all the voices happening in my headphones. A lot of conversations happening. Beautiful looking game though.
Look around and you'll see them. The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here. This is not a place of rest.
Can't do this. Go back. Go back. They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you.
They're going to do that to you. That's creepy.
They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it. Turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
They can feel you.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper.
Almost done. Just gotta land our log here.
What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Alright. So one thing you'll notice pretty much immediately is there is no tutorial for this game. They're not going to teach me how to play.
Focus. Look closer. Look. Use your
Do not
eyes.
forget my stories, Senua,
She needs to look closer.
because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the River of Knives.
We're going to go through this. He's just telling us where we need to go.
Darkness is coming. Yearns for life. Hungers for it. Like a pack of wolves in a hunt. But she's not stopping. Not this time.
Can you see it?
The land of mist and fog.
He's in there.
The old fool was right.
You see him?
What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost.
Where are you? I hear you.
He's there. You know it.
There's no doubt about
He's
it.
lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim,
They're called.
and the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved,
right. So this game came out just a couple days ago. From what I understand, it is a psychological thriller. I believe it has something to do with mental health based on the mental health advisor and what I've seen so far and what I've read. But I'm not exactly sure what's going on. And like I said, they don't show you a tutorial, so you really kind of have to figure it out as you go. Which is something I actually like. They don't really hold your hand, which I prefer.
Helheim. I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
And from what I've seen so far, the game is pretty linear. There doesn't seem to be any exploration or anything to really find on your own.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds.
We'll listen to this one.
The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim. And that is where you must travel.
Okay. The stones just give backstory and direction from what I can tell, so.
You're in danger.
And this game basically recommends that you play with headphones because of all the voices and stuff happening.
Just drop down. What's down? You've got to go. Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
It's going to hurt you. It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them. Don't listen. I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Don't listen. Never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you? It's just a memory.
Druth? Is that you?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. Liar.
He's lost.
An old fool. Truth is my truth. Huh?
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
To guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain
Had issues with the subtitle and voiceover
in your mind's eye.
last time on this one.
I can to open the gate.
Focus and you'll see. What happens if you...
As you can see, it was a little out of sync. It wasn't quite where it should have been.
It's near. Focus. Look towards the gate, and the gate will open.
So the shadow made the pattern that we needed. We found it, and now we move on.
Through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it.
It worked.
It's unsafe.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell. But I watched the Northmen, learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Sounds good. Subtitles can go away now.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here. I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Okie dokie. Let us go find her then.
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
And now we learn how to fight. Let's go. So this is an interesting part the first time because, like everything, they don't show you how to do it. They don't really give you any guidance for it. You just kind of have to figure it out, which obviously I've had a little bit of practice already, so. Alright. Oh, that was a mistake. Alright. So these guys I can't kill. I have no choice but to lose this fight, unfortunately. First time I thought that was the game over scene.
Of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
So the dark rot will grow each time you fail. If the rot reaches her head, her quest is over. And all progress will be lost. Kind of a all or nothing style game, right?
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire.
Subtitles not matching the voice acting there.
Valravan. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
Let's go. I did the fire guy last time. I'm gonna go this way again because I know a good cutoff point, so.
Why won't it open? Why can't she open it? She needs to challenge the gods.
She has to fight two gods first.
Two gods?
Two gates.
Which will she choose?
Surt, the fire giant, has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind.
Choose a gate.
And the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raze their enemies to the ground.
I love that he coughs after that.
Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
He gets so into it, he just starts coughing. So this is where I started to learn that it's a little more linear.
Old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast. Was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world.
Look at that pity. Look at the space in the subtitle.
Spoke of his own darkness.
It's funny.
The Northmen.
Just an oversight. Burned bodies. Like I said, I don't think there's really anything to find. Hidden items or anything like that that I'm aware of. Not that I've seen anyway. I don't know. Oh.
It's nearly over.
It's nearly over.
Find a good position. Let them find you.
There we go. Don't let them behind you. Alright. We're good. the combat is set to auto, which I think means it'll get a little bit harder as the game continues or as I improve at it.
The sweet, sickly stench of burning human flesh. And I still hear their cries carried in the wind. You hear them too, Senua?
Yes, I heard their screams, and I still hear them now.
Gotta use the perspective of the environment to create the letters here.
The path to Helheim is sealed to the living, but you already walk amongst the dead. Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened. When they first came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, and slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of, I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
Alright, let's go into the little arena we got here.
Finish this. End it now.
He sidestepped me.
You want it?
I do not want them behind me.
You know what to do. Remember the warrior trials.
Oh, haven't seen that before. Oh, he got me.
She's so weak.
Ouch.
Surprise! You do it. You're close.
There we go. I hate that they sneak up behind me. Not a fan. Okay, so the gate opened. I'm actually going to call this video quits here since I know what's coming up. Next video, most likely, I assume, we'll get to the fire guy. I assume. I don't know. I haven't been much further than this. But we'll see what happens. So thanks for coming along. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to keep up with these videos as they come out. And I will catch you guys in the next one.